Now, page 4, the courage to stand for what is right and what is constitutional. So Michigan Republican Congressman Justin Amash says he agrees with the rabid radical Democrats that the House of Representatives should move forward with impeachment against the 45th President of the United States. So what was this impeachable offense? Did President Trump devise a gun-running operation that resulted in a federal agent being murdered? Did this president literally take existing federal law and unilaterally rewrite it, thus bypassing Congress and the Constitution and the separation of powers? Did Donald Trump originate immigration legislation right from the Oval Office, again trashing the founding document? Did Team Trump spy on innocent Americans and abuse the power of the federal government in order to advance a political party, political candidate, and political agenda? The answers to all of those questions are no. It was the 44th president who is guilty of all those high crimes and misdemeanors. Courage would have been for Congressman Amash to stand up and call for the impeachment of Barack Obama. But it never happened, did it? The only crime Donald Trump has committed is not being Hillary Clinton. And for that, he has paid an incredible price. The president and his family and elements of his administration have been under withering attack now for years. This man did nothing wrong. President Trump reacted to the establishment of the special counsel like any other president would. He was hurt and upset by what both the former Attorney General and the former Deputy Attorney General did to him. But why wouldn't he be? They opened the door for endless partisan attacks on what has been a very successful presidential administration. So for Congressman Amash to side with the radical Democrats on impeachment is not courageous. It's gutless. However, the Democrat political dynamic has changed now for these partisan hacks like Senator Ben Cardin, who can now say that impeachment is bipartisan.
The Mueller report clearly shows a president who tried to influence an investigation.
Stop tape. No. The Mueller report clearly shows Washington, D.C. is broken. It clearly shows going off the rails, unfortunately and unconstitutionally. And this all started from the original spying that was going on from the Obama administration, spying on President Trump. They didn't think that Donald Trump was going to win on November 8th, 2016. They thought for sure their guy was going to win, Hillary Clinton. And so they didn't think that any of this would come to fruition, that they would end up having to use this material that they obtained surreptitiously during the 2016 campaign. They didn't think they would have to use it for anything else except to ensure a Hillary Clinton win. And so when Donald Trump wins, instead of just trashing and shredding this material, they started spreading it around the fourth branch of government. And they spread it around the Obama administration in order to try and undermine the transition of the Trump administration into the White House. And then, of course, once the president took control of the White House, there were elements of the Obama administration still in the fourth branch of government. There were elements of anti-Trump still in the fourth branch of government. A great example, of course, is Peter Strzok. And so all of this was a foundation that was laid on the day after the election, November 9th, 2016. This was all the predicate to what we have now, which is unfortunate because it's not just an attack on the 45th President of the United States. This is a wholesale attack on our system of government and our United States Constitution. And it's unfortunate that people like this who come on national television and they try and sound so nonpartisan and so smart and so constitutional are actually backing an attack on the founding document. Roll tape.
Question about that. Now it's up to Congress to look at that. Now, where that leads...
Stop tape. So Robert Mueller produces a report. Now, he didn't have to produce a 440, 50-page report. He could have had a one-page report if he wanted to. He could have had one sentence, no collusion with the Russians, because that was his original charter, right? His charter was to investigate whether there was any kind of Russian influence on the Trump campaign or really anywhere else. He should have gone, but of course he didn't. He kept focused on his target. He didn't investigate Hillary Clinton.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One American News on YouTube. And call your cable provider and kindly demand that One American News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.